I'm PhotoJoseph from Southern Oregon, coming to you live, well maybe not live, coming to you in person from Hollywood, California at the Lumix S1H event.
This is TWiP.
I have in my hot little hands the brand new, shiny, happy-dappy Lumix S1H. This is kind of cool. This is a hell of a camera. I gotta say, it's a little bigger than the S1 and S1R because of this LCD. But as I'm sure you have already seen, check out this articulating LCD. Not only does it flip out, it does the full articulation as well. This is a very, very cool LCD. You get the best of both worlds on here. And I have just discovered what is quite possibly my single favorite feature on this camera. It's something I've been asking for. It's something I've been begging for. But look at this. When you record, you get a red box around the whole frame so you know you're recording. And you have a tally light on front and back, which is really cool too. But that red box, been begging for that. So that is something that makes me very happy. Is that a feature that'll make me buy this camera? You know, it's almost worth it just for that. The reason that that's important is because I have many times thought I was recording when I wasn't and was recording when I thought I wasn't, because the indicator is flashing, pulsing a little red, and it's a tiny little dot. And if you glance at the screen at the wrong time, you think it's just, So this is huge, 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 huge. It's the 6K, shooting 6K in 3.2 or 5.9K at 1080 is awesome. To be able to shoot bigger than 4K, to be shooting nearly 6K, 5.9, let's call it 6K. To be shooting 6K and 16:9 for 4K delivery allows us to punch into the shot, just like we used to do from going from 4K down to 1080p. Now we can do it. We can still deliver in 4K and still have room to punch in. That's the true power of a camera like this, to be able to shoot bigger than your frame, bigger than 4K, and still punch in the edit. That's huge. Favorite new feature on the camera? You know, there's quite a new body design, and the LED or LCD or LED panel on the top is interesting. It's not like a traditional LCD where everything is burned in. This is a screen. It could be anything in black and white on there, which is a really nice physical layout of it. I like the big shiny red button for shooting the video. It's obviously a video-centric camera. Physically, you know, subtle changes, but there are nice changes to it. Internally, I mean, obviously the fact that it shoots 6K, that is the take-home feature. That is the biggie. Everything else is just gravy on top of that. The fan on here is quite interesting. It has a fan, draws air in one side, blows it out the other, comes on when it's needed. Very, very quiet, apparently. I haven't yet heard it, so it must be quite quiet, or it just hasn't come on yet. I don't know. But what's kind of cool about it is that even though there is an intake, literal intake and output on this camera, it is still weather sealed. All that is doing is channeling air past a couple of heat sinks, so there is no actual hole into the camera itself. So that's pretty good. So the camera has dual native ISO at, was it 640 and 4000, I believe, when you're not in log mode? I think that's right. But dual native ISO is a feature I absolutely love on the GH5S, so very happy to see that here. Just makes it a low light beast, and of course it's full frame, bigger sensor, already a better low light performer. It is, this is gonna be an absolute gem to shoot low light in for sure. If you're new to video, this is not the right camera. This is way too much camera for someone that's new into video. If you're just learning video, you know, any of the current GH series cameras are gonna do you beautifully. A GH5, GH5S, although that's a bit more specialized. If you're not sure about video, even the G9 is still a great choice for that. It's a good hybrid camera, shoots stills and video. If you're on a super tight budget, you know, the GH4 is still a fantastic camera. Absolutely is. But if you're looking to get on the top of the game, you got some money to spend, then the S1H is going to be the way to go. No doubt about it. And of course, if you're not a beginner, then you should be looking at this. Last thoughts on this camera. I'm absolutely in love. I cannot wait to take one home with me. That's my final thought. In fact, I wonder if I could get away with this one. Do you think they'd let me go? Yeah. No, probably not. Check me out at youtube.com/PhotoJoseph. PhotoJoseph on all the socials, Twitter, Facebook, everywhere else. Just type in PhotoJoseph and you'll find me.
This is TWiP.